This could be the before and after for your skin. I'm going to tell you how in today's video. Healthier, beautiful, more youthful looking skin, probably a step that's missing in a lot of people's routine that can actually get you there. Make your other skincare products work even better than they normally do. So I'm going to share with you what that important step is today and what a difference it can make. I'm going to give you some options on how to accomplish it in very short order. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been helping people with their skin for over 38 years and helping them find skincare options that are not going to empty the wallet and cause more harm than good. So if that sounds like the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. But let's talk about this step. And it's one you probably heard about. Almost everyone's heard about it, but so many people do not do it, and it's called exfoliation. Now, because I'm a prime example of good skincare over a long period of time, in case you didn't know, I just turned 61 in March, and my skin looks really great for a variety of reasons. One, I wear a lot of sunscreen and have for a long time, but exfoliation has always been a huge part of my skincare routine, not just for the face, but for the entire body since I was in my late teens, because I had really bad skin, really bad acne, cystic acne, and exfoliation became a really important part of clearing that condition up. The problem we have as we get older is that there is a layer of dead skin cells that begin to build up over time because the natural cellular turnover process slows down. They're very sticky, they stick on the surface, and in fact, everything on the surface of your skin that you see, feel, and touch is actually dead skin. The really live skin cells are underneath, protected. The problem is this: when that skin doesn't come off on a regular basis, it absorbs waxes and oils and other products that you're using, including sunscreens, and it becomes an impenetrable layer of skin, stopping your skincare products from working well. In some cases, in acne-prone skin, leading to more breakouts. And here's the really crappy part: as we smile and get those static wrinkles that go away, that dead skin layer builds up around there and begins to fold the skin and keep it that way. And we end up with more deeply visible lines and wrinkles, not to mention the skin looks sort of sallow and dry, and it makes the pores look extremely large. So if you've been struggling with getting the type of results you've been really looking for from your skincare products, no matter how much you pay for them, this is probably an issue if you're not doing it. Now, when it comes to exfoliation, I like to be very careful here, because as a master esthetician over a number of years, it really is a trick for a lot of people to get this step right, because everybody's skin type's a little different, sensitivities are different, skin thickness is different, and we don't want to tear and scratch the skin. So I normally don't recommend like scrubs or harsh, gritty anything. Even coffee grounds can be a bit of a problem. Sugar scrubs are really good, especially if they're made with fractionated coconut oil, because the sugar doesn't scratch the skin, it begins to dissolve and soften. Those crystals are softer than the shards of shells and sometimes even plastic. Believe it or not, there's still plastic in scrubs that can lead to more harm to your skin than good. The other thing is, to really have a good result from exfoliation, you need something in your skincare routine that provides a daily process to speed up that natural cellular exfoliation. Some of the things you may have heard of is glycolic acid, retinol, retin-A, tretinoin, which is varying strengths of retinoic acid to help speed that process up. And when it comes to the acid process of doing this, glycolic acid, lactic acid, along with malic acid, one of the best processes to do this very gently and naturally day after day. So how do we incorporate this into a skincare routine? Well, we do it very slowly because we don't want to damage the skin. We don't want to shock the skin and cause purging. So if you've not been doing any sort of exfoliation process, there are a couple of things you can do. You can start with just a glycolic acid in your skincare routine every other day for a couple of weeks, moving up to daily. This is Alpha Skincare's 14% glycolic acid serum. Now, I've been using Alpha skincare products since the 80s. They've been around that long. And in fact, one of the first skincare lines to have glycolic acid in their products. And they have a myriad of products, but this suffices to be added to a skincare routine. And as it's a water-based serum, you would just apply this to the skin, and it's good for anywhere you're showing the signs of aging: face, neck, chest, backs of hands. And as you can see, my skin is turning a bit red as I apply it. Now, it doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt. What you're seeing in real time is the glycolic acid changing the pH balance of my skin. That's what acids do. And releasing those dead skin cells by dissolving the bond between the old dead skin cell and the newer skin cells underneath. So over time, your skin's gonna look better and better, and your products are gonna work better and better, and your skin is just going to be amazing after a couple of weeks of this process. But we can't stop here, because the other thing that happens on skin, there will be areas, even though this is exfoliating, that are thicker and more entrenched and harder to get off. That's when you need to bump up a couple of times a week, 2 days a week, with a more stringent, deeper exfoliation process with a soft scrub. Like I mentioned, I'm going to show you a product that I use as one of my favorites, and or a product that you can use at night that really does speed up the process of peeling. Now, if we're talking about scrubs, one of my absolute favorites is this one. I've reviewed it on the channel many times. I use it in my skincare routine today still, and it's by Skincare. It's their non-negotiables, Derma Peel. Now, this is an enzymatic peel. It does have some dissolving beads in it, so you feel a little bit of grit. But what it does is it enzymatically sinks into those layers of skin as you're massaging it in for a minute or two. When you rinse it away, it's amazing how your skin looks and feels. It is probably one of the best enzymatic scrubs that I've ever come across. I'll put links down below in the video description box for this product and also the glycolic acid. All of that will be down below, so you don't need to write this down. The links will be down there for you so you can go investigate these for yourself. But let's talk about bumping up acid strength in the form of a peel, an actual peel that you can use nightly. And this is LifeCell's resurfacing peel. And this peel is strong. It's very, very strong. It's professional strength strong. Glycolic acid, lactic acid, lactobionic acid, love these scientific names, and malic acid all combine to form a deep reaching peel that removes deeper impurities, dead skin cells, helps clear out those pores. And even though it's made for nightly use, you put this on, leave it on overnight, wash it off in the morning. As with all products you've never used, I would have you test this out on the inner elbow to judge your sensitivity. Put it on, leave it on overnight, wash it, follow the directions, and give it a couple days to make sure you don't have any sort of rashes or reactions, because these acids are very strong. But on the plus side, what that product will do, and these other products will do, is give you professional level results, as if you went into a spa or salon and had a deep facial. You can do it from the comfort of home safely, and then watch how well your skin responds to your other skincare products. This is especially true if you're dealing with sun damage, age spots, hyperpigmentation patches, any of those things. These products are going to get that old skin, that dark skin off, help even out your skin tone, and allow your other skincare products that we've talked about here on the channel. And I know you've seen those videos, right? Well, if you haven't, don't worry, I'll list those down in the video description as well. But it's going to make that process of removing those and balancing out your melanin production in the surface layer of your skin much more even and lighter. And it's just going to make an unbelievable difference in the way your skin looks. Again, links for all of these down below in the video description box. Should you decide to try any of these or incorporate your own exfoliation routine, please come back to the video. Let me know in the comments how they're working for you, what you're doing. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you as always for joining me on my videos and helping me and supporting my work. I really appreciate it. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.